Hello people, name is Mr. Day, Master of Ceremonies, and I hope all y'all are well. I hope you are staying at home. Every single day the cases of corona increases, and I don't think we should live in fear. If we are finding a lot more cases, that's good. At least people are not hiding it now and people are being contained. So please stay in your homes, self-quarantine or social distance yourself from everybody else, and we'll all be fine. It's gonna be alright. Anyway, so as you can see, talking about social distancing, I'm here and you can see Young there in the background. Jesse, say hi. Jesse, hi. Jesse. Okay, he doesn't want to mind me. I'm home with the family. My wife is in the room doing a video call for work. Work never ends. So rather than sitting down and putting our hands in our respective demery first, I just wanted to do something a bit fun to while away the time. So if you're ready, let's roll. So it's no surprise that I love public speaking. I do this in my sleep, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I've had to learn a lot over time, especially when I started Mr. Day, Master of Ceremonies 3 years ago. 2 days ago, I put up a question on my Instagram and on my Twitter, basically asking, what are your biggest fears when it comes to public speaking? And I got a few responses, or a few questions, or a few concerns, and I wanted to share and see how best I can also help y'all in overcoming your fear of public speaking. It's not like I'm an expert or anything, but I'm an expert, but I just, wanted to help you use this time wisely. So maybe by the end of this COVID-19 period, you would have beefed up your skills a little in public speaking. So here we go. I want to tackle the garments first. That's what garments. Nobody is immune to garments. Okay. I remember in the post I said that there was a time I wanted to say, so ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the champagne poppers, and I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the champagne choppers. So when you bar like that, what is the best way to go? The thing is, you've already bar. You cannot do anything about it. You've already bar. Are you going to make it obvious, or are you going to move on? As someone who speaks publicly, you need to know how to laugh at yourself. And here's the thing, the buying, it never stops. Buying usually happens when you are outpacing yourself. So you should be as relaxed as possible in your mind. Okay, it's not always possible. It happens to me all the time. See, and the worst thing about buying is that there are some bars that it's okay, it's fine, but when you start to do the R&L buy-ins, then Charlie, it almost looks like it's not a mistake. Like that is how you are. If you think it was so obvious, you laugh at yourself a bit and then you move on. Okay, the thing about laughing at yourself is that once you laugh at yourself, nobody else can laugh at you. And learn also how to recover quickly, especially when it's not it wasn't too obvious. Your comeback would even make people interested and people happy. The second one was boring and trying too hard to be funny. That's the thing. Be yourself. Public speaking is about your own personality. So go with the flow. Go with what you are good at, what you believe that you are. Don't go and try to be like someone else, or go and try to be over the top funny. The more effort you put into something that should be natural, the more artificial it becomes. I always say this when people book me for events. I'm not coming there to tell jokes. If I come and I say something and it's funny, glory be to God. That is how I am. I'm just speaking my truth. And never fear. Fear is one thing that takes away talent. It takes away what you are good at. So go in feeling like you are the most engaging, most interesting person on the face of the planet, and do your thing. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So in Ghana we call it stammering. Okay, this special sense is once we do about for saying what is stuttering. The stammering, we dey stammer, come on for there. So the stuttering, I'm not an expert on speech therapy, but I know former president J. Kufuor. I heard he used to stammer, but I hardly see it in his speeches. What I see though is that when he's mentioning something, let's say countrymen and women, Ghana is the number one, you know, that something like that. He's learned how to manage it. So basically I see he takes a lot of deep breaths and takes his time when he's speaking, and so probably you could learn from that. And it has a lot to do with breath control, but I'm pretty sure there are a lot of videos on YouTube that could help you out. There are a lot of videos that could help you out, so check them out, and then I'm pretty sure you'll be fine. But also take your time when you are speaking. Take deep breaths. Nobody's chasing you. You're not in a race with anyone. People are here to listen to you, so just take your time. You need to learn to focus. One strategy I used is that I pick one person in the crowd. You know, it's easier for everybody when you're talking one-on-one with someone else rather than talking to a lot more people. I pick one person in the crowd and use them as my focus. Usually when I go for weddings, the people who are very much more forgiving are the older generation. Anything you say, they'll laugh. Anything you say, they'll nod their heads. You know, so I pick an older person, look in the crowd, pick an older person, and watch them the whole time I'm speaking. And you realize that my confidence builds from there, and now I can move along and then look at everybody's face and not feel shy. Here's a secret. The people who are sitting down as your audience are, if I could say, shyer than you are. You have the control, you have the microphone. So mind you, if you push the microphone in someone else's face, because they are not prepared, they will be a lot more shy in saying anything than you are. So always keep that at the back of your mind, that you wield the confidence. You should be more confident than the people sitting there, because they came to listen to you and you have the power. To subscribe to Mr. Day, Master of Ceremonies on YouTube, click on this. Is there a button? Yeah, click on this button right here. And if you want to check out other videos on this channel, click on that box right here. Thank you. Bye.